Hi, I'm going to be talking about the movie Catch Me If You Can. It came out the 27th of January 2003, and this is a very, very good movie. I love this movie. It's great. Very, very good movie. And it's about Frank Abagnale, that is a con man who poses and pretends to be a pilot, doctor, and lawyer, and is cashing and forging checks worth millions of dollars, and is being hunted and chased by the FBI, which makes sense. If you are committing crimes, or especially high-end crimes, you're gonna get chased by the FBI and the police or whatever. But very, very good movie. And this movie is actually based on a guy called Frank Abagnale that was a real guy, and he was forging checks and pretending to be all types of people, like I said, doctors, lawyers, pilots, and all type of different people while actually doing this. And I love watching movies and TV shows that are based on something that actually happened. I love them type of movies and TV shows. And it stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, Christopher Walken, Martin Sheen. And I didn't even realize that Martin Sheen was actually Charlie Sheen's father until I watched the Charlie Sheen documentary on Netflix. It's very, very good. Go and watch it. Very, very good. Anyway, and it's got 8.1 out of 10 on IMDb, 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. It did 352 million at the box office on a $52 million budget, so not bad at all. And it's got a runtime of 2 hours and 21 minutes, which is kind of long, I'm not gonna lie, but at least it's not 3 or 4 hours like Avatar, but they're still good. And it won great and amazing awards, so many amazing awards. And Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks, like I said, they're great, great actors. I love them. So, of course, their performances were going to be great. And the one thing I do like about this movie is it shows you different events of the movie. So, it shows you before, and then the scenes where it shows you when they're on, like, the airplane and when he's arrested and towards the end and stuff like that. And there's a scene on the plane where he's got like a chocolate eclair. Carl, the detective, he has a chocolate eclair, and Frank asked him if he could have some of it, and he said no. And what is it? And then he goes to eat it, and I'm just saying that because I love chocolate eclairs. They're amazing. Anyway, and then there's also a scene where he gave him like a fake name and pretend like he was Barry Allen, the Flash, which is funny, comic book movie, but. And they didn't realize, and then they realized it was dealing with a 15, 16-year-old kid, which is kind of funny and ironic. And it's got great actors and actresses in it. The actresses are fit, obviously. And yeah, it's very, very good. Like I said, I watched it all the time. And Steven Spielberg directed this, and obviously that's why it makes sense why it's so good. And that's why Steven Spielberg is very, very good. Great director. And of course it was going to be good. Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, Steven Spielberg, and Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks, they're still huge today, but they was even huge then. And with this movie, there's humor, and obviously it's serious, and it is based on something that actually happened, and I know it's a Hollywood movie and stuff like that, but it's still based on something that actually happened. So, and yeah, there's certain scenes that are good and funny. And it's just, and I know it's a movie, Leonardo DiCaprio, and he's older now, but he was even young then. He's been a child star. But it's kind of ironic how this kid was manipulating and managed to get away with this whole, like, the real dude, not the movie, but even in the movie. The shots are good, the scenes are good. And there's even a scene where Carl goes back to actually see Frank, and he's in the factory, and then he ends up eventually, like, arresting him, but. Yeah, and also the one thing, the real Frank Abagnale, he did actually end up helping the FBI and people that forge checks and do stuff like that and con people just like he did, and they actually put that in the movie, so that was kind of cool. And also they showed like his parents' divorce coming apart, and even Carl, when the detectives, when they go and see Frank's mother, she was going to pay it back, she gets a checkbook out, even though he basically owed worth lots and lots of millions of dollars, so kind of funny for that. He paid his time, and the real dude paid his time, did his debt. I don't really know much about him apart from this movie, obviously, but yeah, very good. The actions are good, the scenes are good, and towards the end, they go back to Germany, I'm not sure. I can't remember if that's where the actual guy was from, or if he is, or I know something like that. But and he tries to trick him, but and there was actually a lot of police officers outside of that factory towards the end of the movie. So, but yeah, like I said, I love this movie. I'll always watch it. It's amazing. It's great. It's always happy. And there's probably like low parts in it as well, but there's funny, good parts, laughable parts. But yeah, like I said, love this movie. Very, very good. And tell me what you thought down below.